LAI.
Okay.
I did some work for him and some work for myself at NY Varsity.
Okay.
And what's his name? Sam Shaxter gave me the interview. That was cool.
Oh, okay. Sam's cool.
Alex Rangeri.
Sam and Sam.
Yeah.
They're both pretty
Alex
cool.
Rangeri's like handsome as hell. So I think I'm a little gay for that guy.
Hey, you know, like I tell everybody, I say, you know, you come out here, and, you know, guys are looking at the look down. These guys are specimens too.
Yes.
Freaking, you know, thoroughbreds walking on both sides of the fence here.
Absolutely. Well, I think what's given California a lot of success later in the early 90s, they weren't just enlisting the best athletes. They were enlisting the best athletes with a skill set.
Yeah.
So you got those 12 Californians who formed the best team ever assembled, you know, that won the gold.
Right.
Craig Buck can fucking form.
Yes.
Craig Buck, I think I understand, got knocked, you know, they made him play A until he could receive serve or something, you know? And of course you got Silver, who was voted best passer because no one served Karch because Karch was better. So I mean, but I think something evolved where they just went for the best athletes that can hit. And like you said, for every one tall guy we got that can hit, Russia and Poland's got 6 that can not only hit but platform receive.
Yes, right.
You know?
Right. Isn't that incredible?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say they caught up and passed us, but they caught up.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, the thing, honestly, I like men's volleyball more than women, but for World Series, the women stole the show.
Oh, yeah.
Volkenhorst, Ludwig played Toledo and Larissa.
Right.
Not even the semis, the one before the semis. Pool play.
Right.
Both teams are 2-0. They didn't have shit to play for, and they went at each other. They tried to cut each other's throat.
She's tough.
Who's that?
Wolfhorse?
Yes, Volkenhorst,
Right.
Kira, she's like a horse, a horse.
Yeah.
Yes, Volkenhorst is like half horse.
And what's funny, she's, you know, she surprises you with her size.
Right.
Because the way she moves like she's like 5'10", 5'11".
Yep.
She's 6'1", right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like a super athlete, like you said.
Yeah.
But even before the semis, which Larissa and Toledo won, I was very happy, and when everyone was freaking forfeiting because they had nothing to play for.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, their forfeits were logical and sensible, but for the fans that came out and to watch them, paid money, travel from Oklahoma and this and that.
Right.
So it was logical, sensible, but at the same time still wrong.
Yeah.
And Larissa and Toledo, nothing to play for, beat the living hell out of each other in pool play, which resulted in a 17-15, took a pound of flesh from each other.
Yeah.
And when I interviewed Ludwig, I personally and professionally,
Right.
Yeah. So Ludwig, Rangeri, Shaxter, Sarah Hughes, always available, always sweet.
Yeah, everybody loves Sarah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And, you know, right out of college too. Yeah, you know. She's still happy. You know, Kelly's still happy. You know,
I think we were looking for something to make volleyball, beach volleyball, popular again. I think this new generation and their availability and their social network capability might be. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but I like. You like our chances? I like our chances.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you give Sarah and Kelly through the Olympics.
Yes.
And then they'll go their own way to find who can put them both over the top. Because they're going to have to split up.
Yes, sooner or later.
They're not going to be able to compete in the top 5 internationally until they split up.
Agreed.
But right now, just the faces out of
the brand.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, and being so accessible. That's just perfect right now. You know.
So impressed. By the way, that was my 3rd interview with her. So, like for my TubeCast, I have 9 episodes, and 3 of the episodes she.
Have you interviewed Nick? Little Nikki Martin?
No.
You got to get her.
Please. Tell me about her.
No, just another
future star, little player. But
see, I wouldn't be surprised. They're playing pool.
Yep.
And
I'll get her definitely.
I'd be surprised if they don't get into the draw because onto the weekend.
Right.
I think she's playing with Teresa. Maybe not. I don't know who.
I have someone from my group, Endless Summer Group, Presley, who's going to be playing later. If she's not already playing now. You know Duran Forbes?
Yeah.
I was telling you. Her daughter is playing in this, Presley Forbes. Short girl, she's 5'3". She's
Really?
the shortest girl to receive a college scholarship. She's going to UH.
Really?
Yeah, right side beach player.
Wow.
She plays at 11, so if you're around, I think she's going to be a court 8 because that's where I see Duran's tent set up. And like, see where all those people are set up over there?
Right.
I think they're there to watch her play later on.
We were just saying,
Yeah.
you know, when I grew up, Kevin and I, you know, there used to be, I tell the girls all the time, there used to be women setters that were 5'7" to 5'9".
Yeah, used to be, yeah.
Yeah, you know, it is.
Isn't that insane? Yeah. You know what else is insane? It's the best setters, but quantitatively they're taller.
Yeah.
But if you look at the top of the heap, the best setters are still 5'9", like indoor and outdoor are still the whatever. Like if you look at indoor men's, like everyone's gotten bigger. But if you look at the top, the guys that are voted best player in the world, like Jibo's only 6'2".
Okay.
Who else? Bruno.
Okay.
From the beach player Bruno from Brazil. Allison's partner 6 feet.
Right.
So it's like the best players are still that height, but you're right, quantitatively, it's not true. Sorry, what were you going to say?
No.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, but even at that, but those guys are superior.
Absolutely.
You know, it's just like if you were a basketball player and you're 6 foot, you're a superior player to be starting. It's just like if you got a setter now on the men's side and he's a little guy, 6 foot. He's a superior passer.
You bring something that's more than just elite athleticism.
Right. You know.
Yep. You'd have to, I guess, right? Your hands forced to bring something more than that.
It's just like when the Crabs split up.
Yeah.
They could never go any further than they were going because you had 6'1", 6'2", then you had a 6'4" guy.
Yep. Well said.
You know.
Well said, and that's a very, very good example.
So
I'll even go in further.
When they made their decision, hey, brotherly love is great, but we're never gonna win a championship if we're playing together. It's all great brother stuff, you know. And when it's come to fruition too. You know, one's got his one championship this year, and Trevor could win this week.
He very well could.
You know.
I mean, the absence of some people, and also the momentum that some of these players, and the momentum that some of these players used to. Like look at McKibben and Loomis. They used it.
Right.
You know, they're like, oh wow, this one isn't as competitive, but at the same time you still have to find a way to win, and they did. And when it was time to win, they did. You know, I interviewed McKibben on the show last week.
Really?
I got him a Skype interview, and we talked about like just how it felt afterward, and, and how he wanted. And just easy questions first. How'd you wind up hooking up with Ty?
Okay.
You know, and this and that, and he was just very, very open. He's very candid about the approach, and like I asked him what was different about that week. Like he blocked, but his block had more. This last weekend had more. I'm not gonna say anger. I don't know the word. Like aggression. His hit line, whatever it was there, but it had everything had a little bit more to it. And I was like, where did that come from, dude? You know, and he said it was Ty. Just Ty keeps them up.
Well, I think you see it in these guys on these guys' first win, especially if they've gone. Well, a lot of them have just gone 2. Right. If they go to that third set, you start seeing these guys that are more mentally focused now. Like all of a sudden, it used to be like they'd be a little off in their game if they had to play the third set. You know, I see them being focused from the first match. If they don't close out in the second. They're still focused in the third. Just little different, just little things, little things. Nice.
Yep. Yeah. Well, what he said was he was always in the middle of the game. I'm paraphrasing.
Okay.
He's more worried about expectations instead of just playing.
Okay.
You know, sometimes you find yourself trying to play and just play up and not be bad instead of just playing.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Like my BFA is in acting, and there was an actress. Bear with me on this one.
Okay.
She had to do 100 performances, right? So her first 5 performances, the way that she asked for the sugar for her tea, like the audience was laughing.
Okay.
So she noticed they were laughing, and for the next 95 performances, she's trying to get them to laugh, and 95 performances, they wouldn't laugh. So the last 5 performances, what's up, man?
What's up, dude?
So the last 5 performances, they started laughing again, and they asked her, what did she do? She said, I stopped asking for the sugar, and I stopped asking for the laugh and asked for the sugar.
Okay.
She said, I stopped asking for the laugh and asked for the sugar, and that's what Madison McKinney did. He stopped. You know, he wasn't trying to be good. He was just playing. You know. So and it's true. translates so much to volleyball. Don't try to play, just play.
Right.
Like you said, there's power in repetition and what you practice and all.
Right.
There's wonder working.
Right.
So, what's your name really quick? Since I got you on camera, I'm putting this on. Yeah. I'm putting all this on blast on YouTube. That is Tyler Lucas zooming in on my boy, and that is Brent, I believe, or Brendan. Shit, fucking names. I can't remember names. Zooming onto the other court. It's Cole Fears, Hagen Smith playing on center court against a couple of my Jersey people. I got the other game happening right now. In light of the fact there's a crowd there, it must be like, yeah. He came in as the 30th seed, NDL, he came in as the 30th seed. And he made it to the main draw. Oh, St. John's kid. both indoor setters, so both had good ball control.
Yeah.
So.
Some of the guys. The women's side, I think, is more open for this tournament.
Yeah, it is. I'm missing, honestly, as far as the women's team, I'm missing FIVB already, man. They really stole the show, because right now, with respect, and I'll say this on camera, I ain't scared, with respect to the female players, not a lot of them have done much to move the volleyball needle. They really haven't. I will name the names of the people. It's so few. I will name the names of the people who have. Betsy Flint, has moved the needle. Sarah Hughes, always out there, always available, always interviewing music. Anyone whose first name is Kelly. Kelly plays, Kelly Larson, Kelly Reeves. These are the ones that have been getting people to hey, what's up, man? What's up, brother? How's it going? Cool, pretty good. Taping my boy, Tyler Lucas. But these are the people that have done their part off the court to market their brand. Team Fire and Ice, so.
Well, I think they've already, those girls, they've made their decisions, their points. That's why they're not here.
Right. Well, Betsy's, I don't know where, Betsy's in China or something like that. I mean, I saw her Facebook post, they just landed somewhere. So, I linked a video to her, because my last TubeCast, I did a 1-minute song of what happened the last 4 weeks, because I didn't do a TubeCast in like 4 weeks.
Right.
So, if you ever watch Animaniacs, like Yaku does the countries of the world, United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama.
Right.
I did a song with that music, with that instrumental of what happened the last 4 weeks, and it was great. It was like Legends on, the Brains and LeBron got together and finished 2 times. They had a bad breakup and they kissed and made up and that's how they got to the semis. Maddie McKibben was angry, not grinning when his older brother got hurt. The Ty came along and he righted the wrong, and they won and they rolled in the dirt.
I like it.
Yeah. Stafford Slick and Billy Allen and Stafford Slick got to the finals 2 times, and I'm glad they won 1.
Yeah.
And let's not forget about Fendrick and Sweat. And Nelson had fun, so that's just. So I sent it to replay. I sent it to a bunch of people. I said it's a 48-minute video,
YouTube? I gotta check that out.
NY Varsity Sports.
Okay.
And actually, if you just want a keyword, it's called Volleyball the Tuesday After.
Okay.
You don't have to watch the whole thing, because you already talked to Sam. You already saw a lot of those guys or whatever. But just watch the first 60 seconds. Okay. That's me on the desk, just doing this. I want that fucking thing to go viral, because I worked a little bit to make that happen. There goes Andrew Dentler, NVL finalist. Nice. I think it was Turin Jeffries. Had some pretty good serves, Maddie. Hey, what's up, Lefty? How you doing, man? I'm Jason. Ruben. Cool. We haven't met, but Andor had a whole bunch of nice things to say about you. You guys played at Huntington.
Old school, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, Andor's a good guy.
Cool. We taped your match against, I think it was the McKibbins or Holland and Hollenbeck or something like that.
Oh, the first
Dillons. Yeah, it's on YouTube if you want to see it. You played terrific. Yeah, like mistake-free volleyball. Cool. And Andrew and I did. We were supposed to do color commentary and play-by-play together for Volleyball 101. So Huntington was our test run, and I love the guy. I love the guy with the accent. I love the South African accent. It just makes everything a little bit better. Yep. And he also allowed me to sound like more of a New Yorker, I I got to have a little Brooklyn in me come out.
Okay, good.
Let's do the jump serve. No, jump float. And they're going to Tyler. Now, getting back to this match, as I got one of these long diatribes, what Tyler and Brennan have to do to win, I think Tyler has to pass well because his offensively has such a small strike zone.
Right.
The set, it's like his offense is contingent on the perfection of the set. So, and if it's a little bit off, I think it presents problems for his offense. And they're gonna go to him because this guy sees the court really well, and Tyler uses his hands on every pass. So it's one of those things where you got to serve Tyler, and they're working him. Yeah. The second thing he needs to do is stop doing things that he normally doesn't do when he's training in practice. Like that right there. He had both right hands out. Most of the time he does this, this, and this. Like indoor, he steps in.
Right.
Don't find yourself out there doing things you don't fucking.
But see, that's when you physically don't want to do it, or mentally you take over. You know that what you've learned, you just do it.
Absolutely.
You would say that's a mental error. He didn't get over it.
Yeah.
He could. Yeah, right.
And honestly, between you and me, and I'm saying this on camera only because he knows it, he didn't. I wouldn't say aced, but he got aced a couple of times, but he was out of system a lot, which is not unknown for him. I'm 46. I thought I mentally prepared to get every serve, and I got one serve, right, the third play, and that was it. It was Jake Rosner and TK. Rosner jumped in the cross, TK went line, I challenged cross, clean shot, and that was it. And second serve was in the middle. I passed with one arm, like tipped, one over free ball, and Tyler got the kill. So those are the only two serves I got. What could have I done? I've done better because I'm always going to take personal responsibility for him not being able to hit.
Right.
I could use my hands. I'm an indoor setter. I'm an indoor setter. Speaking of doing things that I normally don't do, like I usually use my hands. I used my hands one time that entire match. I could have used my hands. So I hold myself partially responsible. And then the one time I set was a double. The ref let go. It was like it was like a generous, Like TK looked at the ref and we just went under the net and shook hands, and I said that was generous, and he's like, yeah, it was. But two classy guys, TK and Jake, whooped us and weren't like a sore winner about it. Like some of these guys just, they were classy. TK I knew because he played at Ramapo College.
Okay.
And they made a Northeastern Collegiate in 2008. And when his team made it, they were the number 3 seed. I was coaching a small school in New York called City College in New York.
See, that's just unbelievable. How old did you say you were?
46. I'm 47 this week.
Dude, you look like you're 30.
Doesn't volleyball do that though? Doesn't volleyball keep our fucking asses young?
Holy crap. Like, man.
Said about TCAT, said, I don't know if you remember, there was a guy yelling at the refs at the NECVA championships. And I brought some City University, one of the CUNY schools. I got them a last spot. I was a first-year coach there, and I don't know, just some of the best work I did as a coach. I got that team, a bunch of City kids into the Northeastern.
Right.
And only, coming as the last seed, that means you've earned the right to go to the guillotine and get your head chopped off by the top seed.
Right.
But they got in. It was good for the kids.
It's awesome for the kids.
I'm not like Chris Rock when I'm going to say, fuck the kids. Whatever happened to just crazy? You hear that skit? He's like, why don't you go to the kids and talk to the kids in school? Talk to them about what's bothering them. He's like, whatever happened to just crazy? So they used to have their own bus and get let out an hour early. So they didn't shoot up the normal kids. He's the only guy that can get away with
that's what I was going to say.
Too.
Everything's so PC, everybody's thinking it.
Yep. He's funny. I mean, he'll have the time when people are shocked. He'll say something. He'll chime in and say, "Yeah, I said it."
So tell me what you think about
please.
As far as partners go. Who's Carrie going to end up with? Because Nicole's not going to work.
Nicole's a very temporary situation.
Has to be.
Yeah.
It's just like in that third match.
against
Kelly and Sarah.
Oh, that third set, right?
Third set.
Yeah.
Where they just attacked.
They did. And you know what the weird thing is? So at the end of the second section,
and then Carrie's like, between every, you know, doing a little gardening, playing with the glasses, give her a little breath, you know.
Just make sure, trying to make sure this is the best setter on earth. Yeah.
You know, but I mean, it was beyond obvious that it was.
Well, I think, listen, I'll go on record by saying I think, on the record I'll say time will tell. Off the record, predictive validity says it doesn't look good. You know what I'm saying? Hey, how'd you guys do?
We won.
Yes. Good job, girl. Sorry.
Oh, no, you're good.
Sorry. I speak one language. I speak fine, man. Kelly at home, I love you. No, but she's gonna be like, wait till I see that video. So if you look at the pool she was in, first of all, consider the pool they were in.
Okay, right.
The other, with respect to the other pool, that was a beer bracket.
Yeah.
All right, you got Sarah Hughes and Clays, you got Ross and French, you got Walsh and whatever, and you have Betsy Flint and Larson who just won San Francisco and finished second in Huntington and second in Seattle.
Right.
That is not, that was they weren't doing Kerry Walsh any favors. All right. Second thing I want to take into account, Ross and Summer, the first, Ross and Fendrick was 22-20, 21-18. So that's respectable. Hughes and Clays, that was 3 sets.
Yes.
Where if she played with Ross, she probably would have won that.
Yeah.
And the last match, if people forget, they beat Clinton Larson 2-0.
That's right.
So, I mean, they're not a bad team. They just, what people want, the reason why they want Kerry to switch is because they want greatness. They want greatness right away because she is great. Okay. And with Nicole Brano being, she just had a kid and being 38, they don't see the improvement, and I don't either. But for Kerry's sake, and out of respect for Brana, I say let's wait till the near end of the FIVB season. Okay. But right now, I share your opinion. They don't look good.
But you broke it down real well for me because I didn't take all that into account. I didn't take the pool. Mm-hmm. And then I didn't
the scores.
I just looked at the loss.
And a big win against Ross and Larson, who are just, right now I think is playing some of their best volleyball. At least in the AVP, right? They made the finals 3 times.
Yeah.
There's only been 4 tournaments, right? This is the 5th one.
Yeah.
So three finals and 1 win out of 4 tournaments, and you beat that team in straight sets. That's good. So I'll let Nicole get back in volleyball shape, and if she's still not good enough, she's still not good enough. But I saw what you saw. I saw out-of-system passes that Kerry had to bring back, put on top of the net, which took Brana's court vision away. So now her offense is contingent on a call because she didn't take care of first hit. Something that she normally, like in her, we'll call it her heyday, that she normally takes care of. That's just me being just fair and objective about it, But these guys are stacking in. Can you hold this for 30 seconds? Sure. I have another camera I gotta turn off. We're all good.
Come on. Okay. Go Bohls!
I get it.
Let's go!
You guys playing? Yeah. All right, good luck, man.
With you.
What's the score, Bohls?
Cool, that match is over. Cole and Hagen Smith and Kofiers won 2-0.
Okay.
Yeah. My people from Jersey are good players. I'm just sad. The only thing I was sad about, someone had to lose.
How's Tyler doing?
I don't know. I've been chatting with this gentleman. I don't even know the score. I don't even know it's the second set.
Second set already?
I don't know. I think it's the second set.
Who's his partner?
Let me see. Hey, what's score, ref? 6-4. Definitely second set. I forgot the ref's name. He actually wants to be on my show to talk about the rule changes and stuff like that. And I'm like, you kidding? Anyone that asked me if they asked me to be on, I'm gonna say yeah.
What do you think about it?
When I first saw it, I'm like, this just sucks. Why are they special? They have to be the only. They have to be the only league to do this dumb thing. If FIVB's not doing it, no one else is doing it.
Right.
And now, I got mixed feelings because now it's making people emotional, and when any type of emotion or caring that's shown is good for the sport of volleyball.
You know,
I agree, I like it.
Congratulations, brother.
I'll tell you who else is happy about it, Slick and Allen.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Ricardo and Pretty, they were down 20-14 the second set, scoring freeze.
Right.
They came back and won. They're up 14-11 the third set, scoring freeze. They came back and won.
Nice cut, Tyler!
And I look at it like, you know, me being an old timer, like, you know, when side out changed, you know, and we thought that was like for wimps, you know, like, what? You mean,
Yeah.
okay.
It's not for wimps. The side out is for fucking men.
Right, that's
How
what we're
old are
saying.
you?
50.
That's the grind, dude.
Right.
The only year I played college, I lost years off of my life playing side out.
Right.
I only played NCAA 1 year, and we played Concordia. And that went to 5 sets. That match was 3 hours and 55 minutes, dude.
But see, that's how we grew up.
Yes.
And so when they changed it, we were like, what?
Yeah.
What is this? You know?
Yeah, exactly.
So
I didn't like, I hated it in the
So when I
beginning, too.
read the rules changes, and that's all I did. I read them.
Okay.
I hadn't seen a match yet. I hadn't seen anything.
And you're like, I need to read this again just to make sure this is right.
But you see some matches, you go, is it free? Yeah, we're frozen. Yeah. So it gets, you know.
Yes. I mean,
It's been good
so in other words,
sometimes.
you feel the same way. We have mixed feelings.
Yeah.
Which I kind of like it.
Yeah.
I mean, Ed Zahn probably didn't. Ed Zahn, when him and Ratledge played it, they broke up and then they played each other the first round of the main draw. I mean, you couldn't script it any better, a team that broke up. And Ratledge had that match won.
Right.
If under regular rules, he had that match won. And man, he trashed the place when he lost.
All of a sudden, you can't close it. You know, you can't close it out.
Angle, big angle.
Oh my
And
God.
you let the other team come back in because you can't score and serve. So
Yeah, that sucks.
it's just kind of
yeah.
just saying. You know,
Yep.
they know what it feels like. You know, for a bunch of old timers. You know, but I sort of like it. You know, when it happens with teams that you want to see it happen.
I spoke to a bunch of people off the record about it in the AVP. You know, I didn't use names in this and that because I think one of their meetings were were united front.
Right.
You know, because some people objected to a point where, you know, where they weren't playing, they weren't signing. You know, like Perry, Robbie Page, you know, Summer and this and that. So I spoke to them, you know, just no name, and then some of them like didn't like it. Madison said he was liking it. He said it was a grind, like you and me. It's a grind. You have to really take the match from them to win.
Right.
You know, right? You have to, and you get in order to beat me, you have to beat me.
So you go mentally, you were stronger after we win this. Yeah, like we froze you guys out. You guys couldn't score on your serve. We beat you.
Yep.
You guys lost that. We beat
Absolutely.
You know, so maybe, you know.
Yeah, there's
Maybe that
some.
brings some of that back into.
But you share the same sentiment, right? When you first read it, you were like, I gotta
was
read
like,
this again.
Yeah,
I don't get
like,
this.
Come on, this is BS.
There's a line over Tyler. Go, go, go. Let's go, baby. Let's go, Tyler. Tyler, don't try to do more than you usually do. Just do your job, babe. Like Bill Belichick says, just do your job. Right? Yeah. He out there trying to do more than what he usually does. Just fucking just play volleyball. Right? This ain't The Sound of Music. You gotta do all that jumping around.
Exactly what Bill says, though.
Yeah, and no wonder the dude got five, let's just say 5 rings as a head coach. Never mind the rings he got being defensive coordinator with the Giants.
Somebody once asked him, they said, if you got this superstar who 50% of the time can go 100 yards for the touchdown, and then the other 50% fumble it. But you have another guy who 80% of the time just made the block.
Yes.
He goes, I want the 80% guy. He goes, because I can coach that.
That can always get better. The other guy's fullback.
Right. He goes, I can coach that.
Yeah.
He can plan for that.
Yeah, because the other guy's fullback.
Yeah. I was like, that
what's fullback? It's a German word.
I go, that is so brilliant.
Yeah.
You know.
Absolutely. I agree. We got the technical now? Hey, what's count? Sorry. Yes, sir.
Second set.
Has to be.
Who won the first set?
I want to ask them, but they look like they concentrating.
Yeah.
And me and him just had 2 awesome conversations about FIVB and like scoring freezes and serve receive.
Scoring freeze was good at what is it? San Francisco.
Yep.
Final. That was fun.
Yep, absolutely. So when they changed the rules to rally instead of side out, this is 2001.
Yeah.
There were 3 of them happened at the same time. Rally, double contact being legal, and let's us. All three happened the same year, spring. I know because I was coaching at that time and I had to be acclimated quick.
See, that's another one. I forgot about net serve.
But all three happened at the same time.
Right.
Now what I liked,
the double contact just seemed like that was a skill. Come on.
That was the subject of what I didn't like.
Right.
That's what I did like. Yeah. Glass half full.
That one is like.
Yep.
Okay, you're just taking the skill out of the. That's what you all learned what to effing do from day one.
Agreed. Yep.
Now I can double dribble.
Yeah, it used to be bump sets, like not smudge. Well, the thing I liked about rally and let serve is that they offset each other. Like if you're serving, right, and it's rally, you're not gonna jump serve because you're scared it's gonna hit the top of the tape. But the top of the tape is legal. So now rally and let serve and some dimension offset each other. But double hit during first contact took away the art of good foot serving because you could just chuck it. The refs weren't properly schooled on what the difference between a double hit and a lift was, because you had some guys just jumping and taking both hands, bringing it from left to right, and to me that's a throw, but to a ref that's a double. So, and the third thing is they got more lenient on second and third hit over. Like if you look at third hit over, someone uses their hands, it's fucking chopped, and they're not calling a double. So that was one of the things I would like for them to.
But you know what?
To clean up the game.
I don't think they're going to clean that up because they've let it out of the bag now, and this that's what the young kids are growing up with now.
Hey, good cutty, Mark.
Well, I think what we need, honestly, is just for the refs to have a meeting and go straight rebel. Because you know why? Because they didn't, and for old school rules, like old school rules, everyone says forearm passing was legal or hands were illegal. That's not true. The rules, hands were legal. It just had to be immaculate.
Right.
So what the refs did, they got together, and whether you double hit it or carried it or whether it was clean, they just called the carrier a double. You know why? Because they got together and arbitrarily decided don't do that. So it wouldn't be a first. Woo! it wouldn't be the first time that they all held a meeting and said, this is how we're going to mediate it. You know? And, I mean, you look at it, I have a rule book called Volleyball Rules and Pictures that showed why it wasn't legal and what was legal, like passing with your hands. But us as old school players, we say, no, forearm, you know, hands weren't legal back then. Because the refs decided, not because the rules did.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. So I say, let's do it again. Time to be rebels.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Will do. Here, I give you a hug.
Let me see if I can get a zoom in. Ref would chase me off the court. Watch this shit.
There we go, kid.
Did you get my highlight?
Yes. Yes, I did. Nice.
Like inline varsity sports club.
Yes. That's me.
Nice work. Man. Cool.
Hey, I do it for the people. And that is Paul Areza. And that is Para.
That's not hard.
No, you just look like him. I know, Ian.
How's it?
I always call you a different name every time anyway. He's like, I'm not talking to this guy until he gets my name right.
Get it right.
Yes. If you guys see Rob, guy with the puffy ponytail afro, walk by, I'm trying to figure out where his game is. I want to tape his game. He's like my brother from another mother, so I gotta take care of him. You guys draw, right? You guys are draw or playing or waiting to play later? All right, cool. Got your back, Paul. Paul's also played Manhattan Sixers with him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was him. And I keep thinking that tall guy is Alejandro Parra. It's not. Like that's Paul's old partner last year, Paul Areza. They're usually like qualifier 1 or 2, and they almost always make it in. They have to wait. Yeah, yeah. But with 8 spots, honestly, they're gonna be fine.
He's one of the better defenders.
Are you playing Moonlighting this year? Maybe? Did they invite you, or is it split in half? Huh?
I think they got it.
Yeah, the Sixers.
They were like,
Oh, the Sixers.
Yeah. Yes. I told them make sure I come back next year because I do the filming for you guys. Like for their sponsor, they want a 1-minute promotional video, so that's what I'm doing for them. Yeah. I did like Beethoven, like symphony, like the disco version of Symphony 6. And I had you walking around. You had like you had something around your neck, or like a cape or some shit. Yeah. It's okay. So is Ian your partner today, or who's your partner? All right, cool. Well, good luck, Paul. Up and down set. Tyler over the top gets dug. Looking at a down ball situation, maybe a swing. No. Oh, all about that base. No trouble. So sorry. Sorry. Should give you a yellow card for 5-letter words. Sorry. Ain't no sorry. It's volleyball. Your objective is to use the least amount of energy for a maximum result. I'll tell you something off camera that really made my day. My birthday's next week, and I kind of got a little bit of an early birthday present, but don't want to say it on camera. You know the cool thing about this camera is for like 2 games the batteries remain strong all the way through, but then when it fades it goes 3, 2, 1, 0. Yeah, like this one is like 3.
Yeah, there is no warning.
Yeah.
Low battery. Oh, okay. Yeah, let me just keep.
I'm like,
done.
I'm like, you asshole.
Yeah.
So where did you play? You coached the
No. I grew up with Kevin. I grew up with all these guys.
Cool.
Some of the older guys.
In Manhattan Beach, right?
Yeah,
You said?
Yeah. I lived right here on 5th and the Strand for about 15 years. And so.
Ooh, they call him Tyler the Bullet Dodger. Here. Why do they call him that? Because he dodges bullets, tell me. Here's the movie Snatch.
Yeah.
Because he dodges bullets, tell me.
So OB, all those guys, you know.
Yes.
I grew up on their tails, you know.
Cool. What a and what a
you know,
and what a time.
Oh yeah, no, it was the best time ever.
Those are six-figure
you know.
Those are six-figure purses.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
You know, and parties afterwards. So
Up and down the Strand.
oh, yeah,
God
no,
knows
they were
God knows
sneaking
whose place.
They were sneaking me into La Paz and to what else would we get? Shellbacks, way back.
Yeah.
Way back.
That's I've gotten my education on shellbacks playing Manhattan Sixes last year.
Okay. Well, see, even
So
that's totally changed. I mean, you know what?
Well, it's changed because it's different days of the week. It's not the weekend. Even though this week it's back to the to Friday and Saturday. So didn't know if you knew that they switched it back.
Full-on coolers out, all the red cups out.
And now you can't even.
Oh no!
Like our sponsors, Trust Me Vodka. We couldn't even get the booze on They delivered booze to us, and we couldn't even get it on the beach. Yeah.
It's not even close to it.
Well, what stayed the same is side out. Still use the old ball, side out. Shellbacks is still fun.
Yeah.
We had to sit out 2 matches. That's like 4 sets in pool, side out. So you know how long that takes. So we went to shellbacks, and I want you to
come back.
I was gonna say, I want you to imagine with me how long it takes for 4 side out matches to 15 to unfold. So we're at shellbacks, and all of a sudden everyone's drinking, they're having a good time. People are hugging. This guy loves that guy. We get back in our first match, we get donated 15-0. And a good team too. Like Kevin McCulloch hitting middle, had Stafford Slick hitting right side. You know, Reza Para, Derek Olsen, Matt Olsen. You know, good team.
Yeah.
Couldn't come up with 1 damn point. And then the next set, we're chanting 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. See what I mean about the small strike zone?
Yeah.
But he can save his own soul taking care of that first hit. He has exceptional hands, and he can set it like you want it, but out of system, as you know, as you can imagine, increases the margin for error.
Yeah.
You know. Hey guys. He's like, fine, I got it. Dodge. And there goes my battery. 3, 2, 1. Well, ladies and gentlemen, parting is such sweet sorrow. I will catch this on camera number 2. Okay, continuing Tyler's match. Other camera battery died. So I am going to take out my magic legs. Actually, I'll wait till the play's over, and then I'll shake the camera a little bit. Is that the match?
That's it.
Okay, put that under a big never mind. Shaking hands with the ref, and good job by our winners. Let's give them a round of applause. Going on to round 2. For all of you at home, or on your phone, or on your laptop at Starbucks, Jason DeBeas, so long.